Hey everyone, this is your girl Celine from selfhealingbabe.com. Welcome to my podcast, I Take Me With Me. I hope you all are doing amazing. I'm so excited that spring is here. I love this change of weather. I love when it's getting warmer and all the leaves are coming back and the flowers are blossoming. My favorite are tulips. So I'm so excited. It's tulip season. It's just amazing. And I love being outdoors in this kind of weather. So I hope you all are having a good start to the season and you all are having a good day or night or time whenever you're listening to this. So in this episode, I have 4 tips, let's say, for self-care. So my number 1 tip is take care of yourself, which means take care of your body. Yeah, let's start with your body. So make sure you're paying attention to nutrition. You're making and drinking healthy smoothies, and this one is actually my particular favorite because I love making healthy smoothies at home. Put veggies in it, spinach leaves, plant-based protein powder if you want that, or just straight up like nuts, walnuts, almonds, chia seeds, fruits, vegetables, anything you want, however you want. Even you can put honey in it. Sometimes I put like matcha powder in it, sometimes cinnamon. Like, it depends. Like, it changes. Sometimes I have the same routine or sometimes I change it up. So I think having smoothies is such a good tip for self-care and just having good nutrition for your body. And the next one is bubble baths. And I actually recently really got into bubble baths. I wasn't into it before. I was mostly just a shower person, but oh my god, they are so relaxing. And I got these chamomile salts, and I got it's like a I forgot. I think it's Dr. Teal's. Yeah, Dr. Teal's bubble bath, and it's really nice. So just like putting all of that in like nice warm tub of water and just putting on some instrumental meditative music, or like grabbing my book, lighting a couple candles, and it's so soothing and relaxing, and it's so good for your body and mind. And it's like an at-home like self massage, which is also something you can do. You can do massages for yourself, instead of like someone else doing it. Just whatever, you can go like from toes to head, or any like particular area of your body. You can massage it yourself, like get some is it called jojoba oil with like almond, lavender. Like, you get massage oils and you can actually use that and like give yourself a nice foot massage, or maybe use coconut oil for your head massage, or your thighs, your knees, your arms, your stomach. Like, make sure you're doing these things like for your body, and it turn like helps you relax your mind. And of course, taking care of your mind, which is, I'm a big advocate of that. I have also recently released a course called Mind Over Illness, which talks about retraining your mind and having the right mindset of health and healing so you can cure diseases and prevent diseases. So that's also, one of the main things, watching your thoughts and, controlling your emotions. And yeah, so take care of your body and your mind. So my tip number 2 is, it kind of goes into like taking care of your mind. Quantum physics, like look more into quantum physics. There are a couple books, there are lots of resources, videos you can check out, like YouTube quantum physics, and you can do experiments to grow in your spirituality. Like, you can experiment with like manifestations and law of attraction, law of assumption. You can start with something. So nothing is big or too small to achieve, to manifest. But you can start with something small. Like, a famous thing in the subject area is like manifest a cup of coffee, or like manifest like $10. So look more into it. There's actually a book called E Squared that also talks about like these experiments that you can do for yourself to increase your belief in this. So yeah, that's my tip number 2. Look into quantum physics and do like experiments. Have fun with it. Like life is a game, right? Like you're learning how to make things better and more fun. So experiment to grow in your spirituality. And tip number 3 is going into tip 2, the quantum physics one. Number 3 is raise your frequency and your vibration. So that means like body, soul, spirit. So like for your body, like eat food that your body craves, but also food that is good for you. And exercise, because that raises endorphins for, having that high frequency. Like whatever your form of exercise is, going to the gym, dancing, going for a walk. I personally love walks in the sun or like at nighttime when the weather is good under the moonlight. And I mean, I'm a big dance enthusiast, so I've always been dancing. So dance is a big one for me. So, and I know like for my fiance, like going to the gym is like his thing. Like he just loves it. Like he could do it every day. So do that, do that for your body to raise your frequency. Coming to the soul, deep breathe. Deep breathing is such a good way to reset everything and to manage your emotions and control your mind and to heal your body. Like deep breathing is such a huge thing, and I talk about this in my online course called Mind Over Illness. So try some deep breathing techniques, and you can find some techniques online on YouTube. Like do your own research about this, and it's pretty easy to find information on it. And you can just follow along. It's like guided deep breathing meditations. And this will also help you align your chakras. So I would say align your chakras. Chakras are our energy centers, energy points in our body. I think we have 7 or 8 of them. And it's very important because sometimes they get, they're offset, and it's important to kind of work through what's making them off so we can feel more centered and grounded. So you can look into like chakra meditations and affirmations that you can do, and deep breathing also helps with that because it kind of puts you in that meditative state. So that's for your soul. And for your spirit, laughing is so good. When I was going through my self-healing journey, when I was like just like gung-ho in my self-healing journey, because self-healing journey never quite ends, but when I was like really intensely into it for a few years, laughing is so good. I think it's called laugh therapy, right? Like that's like the fancy kind of cool name for it, laugh therapy. Like watch videos or listen to people or talk to people or read things that make you laugh, that like put you in this like light-hearted mood, because that's so good for your spirit, for your soul, and it just makes everything okay. And then you're raising your frequency by doing that. And remove guilt and shame. Usually we, like, all of us tend to feel guilt and shame regarding certain like aspects of our life, and we might not even realize it, that that's what we're feeling, but usually like you can sense it. And this is why I always say become more self-aware and learn to know yourself more, because you can figure it out if you're feeling upset about something, or you are feeling fear or some restriction, or you're holding back with a certain thing. That means that you're feeling guilt or shame, and you can kind of figure that out for yourself from that point. And it's like some people feel guilt or shame to like get intimate or get physical because they think it's so bad, it's a sin, right? Like that's like one major topic that I want to go more into. And I have an upcoming course on this, on how to release that guilt and shame to get intimate and physical, especially for women, because women tend to feel more of this. And it's all about conditioning, because it's about how we grew up and what we heard around us, what we saw around us, that we start thinking that, oh, this is bad or something is bad. Then we start feeling guilt and shame around it. And we have to uncondition ourselves. We have to let that conditioning go and relearn that no, it's okay, right? If it's done in for in good taste. If it's done in good taste, like, it's okay, it's not bad. And it's like sometimes it comes from our parents' old mentality, like the old times, and then we build up a lot of guilt and shame regarding something. Like, if maybe it's our professions, or maybe it's how we make money, or who we go out with, or what we do, how we live, or what time we come home. Like, there's so many things that we, depending on individual to individual, families to families, that we can feel guilt and shame. So I would suggest, like, figure that out, like, as you go through the day, like maybe today, tomorrow. If you're feeling like you're holding back from something and you're feeling that fear, then maybe kind of explore, is it coming from guilt? Is it coming from shame? Do you feel it in your body? Like, is your body tensing up? And work on releasing that. Work on, reconditioning, unconditioning yourself to release that guilt and shame. And this is something I also I kind of go into in my course, Mind Over Illness, and my upcoming course that I will talk about releasing that guilt and shame with, like, for example, sexual relationships that women tend to feel, right? So yeah, anyways, that is to wrap up number 3. And last, number 4, my fourth tip is self-mastery. Master yourself. I mean, I know we might never get to a place of full mastery, because life is a journey and we keep learning and exploring, and we keep coming across challenges that might put us in discomfort. But as we overcome those, we figure out ways to get past it. We're growing, and we're getting more wiser, and we're transforming ourselves and our lives. And I think that's like a continuous journey. I think that's what life is. But if you're actively working on self-mastery, mastering your brain and yourself, and I think it's really useful. It's gonna make you more wise. It's gonna give you more peace and more control over yourself, your life, and hopefully put you in that Zen mode, right? So you and I were all in this journey of self-mastery. So yeah, those are my 4 tips, and I hope that you find this episode useful. This is something that, of course, I always, speak from what has helped me, or what I have come across, and these are all real life experiences and advice. So I do hope you found this useful, and if you did, please do share this episode with anyone else who might find it useful. Forward this episode and any other episode you might like. And also, please visit my website, selfhealingbabe.com. I can be reached from anywhere in the world, and you can check out the products, coaching, courses, my books, and any, upcoming new things. And you can also subscribe to Self Healing Babe emails and newsletters on my website. And if you have something to say, you can also connect with me through my website. So that's selfhealingbabe.com. And that's it for this episode. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. I will talk to you soon. Bye.